Okay, so I told you that the additive inverse of 1 upon 2 is minus 1 upon 2. Alright, now if I see over here, 1 upon 2 ka additive inverse minus 1 upon 2. That means we have simply put minus over here, right? If I write 2 upon 7, what will be the additive inverse of 2 upon 7? Negative of the number. The additive inverse is negative of the number, that is minus 2 upon 7. So negative of the number is the additive inverse. Now if I ask you what is additive inverse of minus 3 upon 4, I said additive inverse is the negative of the number. That means I have to calculate the negative of this number. Negative of this number is minus of minus 3 upon 4. Right? This is negative of the number. Minus minus plus. So this becomes 3 upon 4. This is what the additive inverse is. That means when I was calculating additive inverse of 2 upon 7, which was positive, it get changed to negative. When I am calculating additive inverse of negative, it get changed to positive. So for calculating the additive inverse, we have to change for finding the additive inverse, we just have to change the sign of it. Okay, so this is what the additive inverse is. Now coming to subtraction. The next operation is subtraction. The very first property of subtraction is closure property. As we have studied in addition, same thing we are going to study in subtraction. Closure property is if A upon B is a rational number, C upon D is a rational number, then on subtracting the two rational number, the answer is also a rational number. Let us take an example, 3 upon 8, 5 upon 2. Both are rational. I am subtracting them. I took the LCM. 3 minus 20 is equal to minus 17 upon 8. This minus 17 upon 8 is also a rational number. Thus, by subtracting two rational numbers, the answer is also a rational number. So, this is a closure property of subtraction. Okay. Now, closure property is there in subtraction, but subtraction is not commutative, neither associative. ना तो commutative property hold होगी और ना ही associative. Coming to commutative, that means I cannot subtract the two numbers in any order. It has to be subtracted in the defined order only, whatever it is given in the question. I can never change the order of subtraction. Like we see in the example, 1 upon 4 minus 3 upon 8. Right? I have taken two rational numbers, I am subtracting them. On subtracting, I got the answer minus 1 upon 8. Now I have changed the order. I have written 3 upon 8 first, then minus 1 upon 4. Then I have taken the LCM on subtracting, then I got the answer 1 upon 8. If I see this is negative, this is positive. Right? So both are different. That means when I have changed the order, the answer are coming different. In addition, it was coming same on changing the order. But in subtraction, it comes different. Therefore, it is not commutative. The answer is not equal. When we change the order, the answers are not equal. So, it is not commutative. Similarly, it is not associative. Obviously, if it is not commutative, if we change the order, it cannot be the answer will not be the same. Same thing happens with the associative. I have taken three rational number 1 upon 4 minus 1 upon 6 minus 1 upon 5. First, I am subtracting these two. On subtracting, I am getting minus 1 upon 30. Minus minus plus. Then on adding these two numbers, I am getting 34 by 120. This is the final answer I am getting. Okay. Now what I will do, I will subtract first two. Then I will subtract the third one. Let us come to that. See over here. First I have subtracted first two. Then the third one. Okay. I have taken the LCM here. 1 upon 24 minus 1 upon 5. My answer is coming minus 19 upon 120. In both the cases, my answer are coming different. Therefore, it is not associative also. Okay. So, subtraction is neither commutative nor associative. Only the closure property holds in subtraction. This was the properties of addition and subtraction. Now we'll come to exercise 1B, where the question based on these properties are there. See over here. The very first question is true and false. Answer true or false. First one is subtraction is commutative for rational number. The answer is false. Subtraction is not commutative. We have just seen that subtraction is not commutative, right? The second one is to subtract C upon D from A upon B. We add the additive inverse of A upon B to C upon D. See, what does it mean? See, it is to subtract C upon D from A upon B. That means I have to write A upon B minus C upon D. Now if I see I am doing this thing, right? Now let us come to the question. To subtract C upon D from A upon B, we add the additive inverse of A upon B to C upon D. Additive inverse of, it is given, we add the additive inverse of A upon B. किसका additive inverse? A upon B to C upon D. Now if I see here, I have taken, this is the additive inverse of C upon D. So what I have done, I have added additive inverse of C upon D to A upon B, right? But in question they are asking that I have added additive inverse of A upon B to C upon D, right? So this will be false because we have added the additive inverse of C upon D to A upon B, not A upon B to C upon D. हमने A upon B का एडिटिव इन्वर्स नहीं लिया है, C upon D का एडिटिव इन्वर्स लिया है. अगर हम सब्ट्रैक्शन की बात करते हैं, आई कैन राइट दिस एज प्लस एंड माइनस. आई कैन टेक हियर this minus C upon D is additive inverse of C upon D. That means I have added additive inverse of C upon D to A upon B. In question they are saying that we have added additive inverse of A upon B to C upon D. So this will be false. 0 is its own additive inverse. So answer is true. 0 is its own additive inverse. Additive inverse क्या होता है? ऐसा नंबर जिसमें हम सेम नंबर नेगेटिव ऑफ दैट नंबर ऐड करें तो हमारा आंसर 0 आ जाए. 0 में मैं 0 ऐड करूँगी तो मेरा आंसर 0 आएगा. So the 0 is the additive inverse of itself. The additive inverse of minus 21 upon minus 30 is minus 21 upon 30. True. See how? Minus 21 upon minus 30. Minus से minus cancel. This will be 21 upon 30. That means it is a positive number. और positive का additive inverse is negative. So this is true. While subtracting 3 or more rational number, they can grouped in any order. False. They cannot be grouped in any order because a subtraction is not associative. These were your true and false. Second question will continue in the next video.